For all of those who keep hearing about the water plant but don't know where it is, have never seen the inside, or just those who are interested in how it works, come, follow me on this virtual tour. Right inside our gates, and just past number 103's mailbox, there is a right-of-way. Follow it up to the back, and you will find our plant. Once you're in the plant, you'll see our well pumps. These pumps draw the water off the well and send it over to the RO rack. The reverse osmosis filters filter out all the impurities from the water and add chemicals. Once it's done in the RO rack, the transfer pumps take it to the outside of the building. Outside is where we'll find the tank that removes the sulfur from the water. It puts the water in a fine mist, and the sulfur evaporates out of the water. If you look to the right of the sulfur removal tank, you'll see the reverse osmosis filter rinse. This water is draining down. It is constantly flowing past the filters, taking the impurities off the filters and sending it to our sewers. Then it goes by pipe into our GST, which is the ground storage tank. Here, in the 20,000 gallon ground storage tank, we store all the water necessary for Wingate. The water is stored in this tank until we need it, and then these service pumps send it out to the community. If you look on the wall, you will see the new VFDs that were installed. Now the VFDs control the frequency of the pumps, allowing for them to go faster or slower depending on how much water pressure we need. Originally, it sent the water out to this hydro tank. The hydro tank was in need of being replaced, but instead of replacing the hydro tank, we installed the VFDs to control the water. We no longer need this hydro tank, which is what used to pressurize the water to send to the neighborhood. The hydro tank was removed on October 3rd, 2025. We are now just running on the VFD system. How did the hydro tank get out? They took down this fence, picked it up with a crane, and dragged it through the woods and out to A1A. Now that the hydro tank's done, our next step is to look towards the future. The next thing we'd like to do for the plant is automate the rest of the controls that are in the plant. We want to replace all the manual switches with automatic controls. This is the transfer pumps. They have a manual switch. We also want to automate the well pumps. Then after that, we have to think about the 5-year inspection on the GST. For this inspection, we have to figure out, is the tank okay? Does it need to be relined? Does it need to be replaced? These are the things that the Water Committee and your HOA board will be looking at in the future. Thank you for taking this virtual tour with me. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer any questions you have about the water plant.